gaming players? It's your boy Desmond Sharp back out here with another video. We are back with Madden 20 franchise mode, and it is time to begin the Falcons side of the kickoff the regular season. If you didn't see the last episode, make sure to go check it out. The Jets kicked off their first game of the season with a W when they took on the Buffalo Bills and they stomped them. They just absolutely teared it down. They just teared it down. Destroyed the run game, destroyed pass game, everything. Now, let's see what the Falcons can do on their side of the field. Now, if you do not know who they have, wait till they get on the field and you'll see who they have. But they got a road test this time. They have a road test as they take on Kirk Cousins and the Vikings. So, let's go. And also, guys, don't forget, week 2 of the season, the Falcons will start first. But we're still in week 1. Let's see if they can get their first victory of the new season.
Two veteran quarterbacks looking for a return to the playoffs. It's the coach. This is week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, two teams who stayed home for the playoffs last year start 2019 with high hopes. We'll see Matt Ryan of the Atlanta Falcons taking on Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings. I'll be back at halftime with a look at games in progress. But first, we get up to Minneapolis. Standing by our guys in the booth, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, a very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at US Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Atlanta Falcons. So happy to be with you, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis, and we thought it would never get here, but here we are back together. It's opening weekend of the 100th season in the NFL.
So much football to talk about. That's our main focus. But how about how much happened in the offseason? Rules changes. Overtime rules were discussed in a big way. Some superstars changed addresses. There's a whole lot to talk about in the NFL in addition to this game we're getting ready to watch.
So there's the Falcons wide receiver, Julian Willis. Now the entire Falcons team, they're ready. And speaking of the Falcons, they're going to start on defense. So you guys, you already know, defense wins championships. And defense wins games as well. So Charles Johnson, their kicker, will kick it off. And we begin on the Falcons side of the season.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Vikings heading out. It's Kirk Cousins at the helm in his second season in purple and white. 8th year overall. 30 touchdown passes for him a season ago. That's a career high as he aims to get the Vikings back into the postseason.
Oh, they're trying to run on the first play.
Back from Florida State. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. Let's take a look here at the offense for Minnesota.
And last night we were discussing some of the changes they've made offensively during the offseason. And we know it helps for them to have the first game at home.
Oh, they're trying to run again. Are you serious?
They've been here for a while, ready to go. You and I should have joined the tailgates, that's for sure. They're going to give them plenty of encouragement. They'll try and ride that wave and get their first victory of the year.
Now Cousins here.
This man trying to play fake.
And he's and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
That one was luck. That one was lucky there.
first down. Here's the run with Cook.
That's what you're going to do,
And
cuz?
they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
That's what you're going to do? You're just going to
It's a
run?
loss of a yard there, and it's second down. On second and 11 now. Cousins.
No.
This is
Oh,
caught by
my
Antonio
gosh.
Brown. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 42. From Falcon
The
territory
good thing
now,
is
here's
they're at
first and
home,
10
so we got
at
to...
the 42-yard line.
Oh, they're trying to play safety. You're not going to do anything. Get sacked.
Sacked back at the 46.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
I knew. Oh, we knew that play was going to happen.
14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with
Blitz
great success.
linebackers. I got the tight end. Oh my gosh. DJ Oliver, what the heck?
Antonio Brown, 37 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
I see.
Excellent start there, first drive of the season, big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season,
that was not a way to start a
work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things could be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Let's get out here.
So now here are the Falcons under fifth-year head coach Dan Quinn. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, at quarterback.
And this could be a whole lot of fun because if his game plan goes into effect early, we're going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section, where the columnist write, possible air raid. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches
All right,
view
so
that.
let's take a look at the offense for the first time this season.
I think it's pretty obvious, though.
Anderson, Cooper, another Anderson, Jenkins, Westbrook, Willis, Campbell, Smith, Lamb, Graham.
Right out of the gate. Road game in game one of the new year. Conventional wisdom says, go slow, take care of the football. I think in this case, attack early and get the home team back on their heels.
Let's go. It's J.J. Smith,
across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular
Let's go.
play.
Russell Grant. Let's go. Russell Grant. Turn on the Jets, baby.
And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 53 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Right there.
Looking to throw. Crawford.
Here we go, right there. Let's go.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Joshua Lamb.
A 1-yard touchdown reception as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him.
If they going to score, we going to score too. Come on, cuz.
On the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
So that drive, 4 plays, and the Falcons score to cap it off. Each
That's what they gonna do. Just let the Vikings go down the field and score. Nah, cuz we gonna respond with our own touchdown.
Yeah, they'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another
Let's
shot.
see if they can do it again. Let's see if they can do it again.
First down.
I'm right here.
Cousins.
I'm right here. Oh my gosh.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Baby.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
You're getting burnt out there, cuz.
Tied after one. On first down, Cook.
You think we can go do crossovers? Come on now.
Second down.
I remember the first time I saw Dalvin Cook play in college. I was watching him on TV. Called a scouting friend of mine and said, "Who is this guy? He's special." And he said, "Dude, you watched a home run."
Stop him. Let's go.
He was special in Tallahassee. He left Florida State their all-time leader in rushing yards and touchdowns. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on third down. They'll run it. Here's
Stop that! Why would you run on third down? And the mid-blitz was right there.
Back them up 2 yards and also bring up fourth.
I know they want to go for it here, and I know that their fans want them to go for it, but listen, I'm going to play head coach right here and look at the facts. Tie game, plus, even if you get the first, you still got a half a field to go. I'd go ahead and punt the football myself. Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing
Oh,
how they get
Willis
command that football
and
through the
Graham
air.
going
Yeah, they
deep.
used to actually practice with hooligans.
Let's go.
where they put
To the
some
house.
time, put them there.
Willis.
Now, like, guys,
See ya, bye. Julian Willis. I just talked about him.
And he just falls short down.
I don't care. We can just get to the one over and over again. I don't care. We're getting big plays early on.
We know
From
he's
our
good
own
at
goal
catching the
line,
football,
too.
But then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
They go play action here.
Joshua Williams, why didn't you block?
Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack.
That I'm struggling to understand a little bit. That close to the goal line, first down, run the football. If you want to throw it, throw some play action on second down.
On the draw, this is
Okay,
Smith.
we'll just run it. We'll just run it.
And he'll
We'll
be
get back
brought down
down
here
here.
at the 3-yard line. A nice run there, 8 yards, moves him much closer to the goal line now for third down. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's third.
Okay,
down.
bet. We'll just run it straight in there.
Touchdown.
Let's go.
3-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't
Let's
know if he's
go.
really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Let's go.
Extra
Boys.
point right down the middle.
Two
that makes the score
touchdowns
14-7.
unanswered.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Let's go
And
again.
probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
But conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go
What are you
and bring
trying
it
to
out,
do?
try to be aggressive.
Come on, man.
Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend.
None of that's allowed.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
You tried to go to
Incomplete
Brown.
pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Draw play.
What are you doing?
And Cook was
What are you
fighting for it, but I don't
doing?
think he got there. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively.
What are you doing?
And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
What you do that for?
No luck whatsoever there on the draw.
Yeah, they're supposed to use their aggressiveness against them. That was the hope. But maybe they had too big of a meal last
Let's
night.
go,
Half
Willis.
step slow,
Let's go, Willis.
And he ends up running right into the
Take
meat
it
of
to
the
the crib.
defense.
Take it to the crib, Willis.
And
Ah,
he
he's
will finally be
stepping
taken
down
out
of
of
bounds.
bounds. He had his his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this offense is going to be set up with a 1st and 10 inside the 15.
That was beautiful.
Marching back out there, ready for the next possession. Here comes the Vikings defense. And despite being down on the scoreboard, this unit, they've had some big-time hits.
Sort of like us at practice the other day. I saw you take a running start at that blocking sled. You took it down.
All right, bet. Let's see what they can do on this possession.
Throwing on 1st down. Crawford.
We're going to take off with it.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I see Willis on a route.
2nd and 4.
I see him on a route. I see him on a route. I see him on a route.
Falcon touchdown.
Let's go.
From 8 yards out, and the Falcons push for the
Play hide and seek with your teammates, Willis. Get him.
Showed some of his improv skills there, getting flushed out of the pocket, but still able to make the throw for the score.
So that means he's not a method actor?
No.
Because with the improv means break character when you need to. And in the NFL, when you have those guys chasing you, sometimes you have to break character in a big way. But I love the fact that he stayed downfield, kept his eyes up, and made the play. How many rookies do that well?
3 touchdowns unanswered.
Extra point splits the uprights.
Come on, Minnesota. Just because you scored that one lucky touchdown, you haven't done anything since.
Plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. This is fielded at the goal line. They'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole.
And this, oh my gosh.
Half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
And how about that for just running out the clock? The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Cousins.
Oh my gosh. Of course we leave a route wide open.
Down, but not before reaching the 30. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, here's Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. And he
would have thrown that to Brown, I would have picked that off easily.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make
this they gotta go for field goal now.
Now here's the timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So on second down, the field goal unit is
they're going to go for the field goal, but why are we in a cover 2? Why are we in a cover 2 defense?
50 yards. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big
just
play,
let that
the
go.
field goal,
let that
not much time left
go.
on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
About set
no.
to begin their next drive, the Falcons
That's not what I wanted.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout
I was not trying to
time
do
for
I was
a
trying
final
to do
kneel down or a
something
safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Let's go. Smith, take it.
Finally be taken down just shy of midfield. So we are at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll begin down in Miami with Baltimore paying a visit to Hard Rock Stadium, and it's the Dolphins who are out in front in the second quarter. Jakeem Grant, over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. Next, we head up to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Green Bay Packers. 31-3. No contest. That's your final score. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie. See what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And they trail in that ball game to the visiting Tennessee Titans. The Titans trying to hold on and claim victory. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
That play right there, we should have scored. But he stopped.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This fielded at the 2.
Let's go, Smith.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff...
Get off of him. Oh, whoa. Oh, they fumbled twice. Oh, look at that. Julian with it.
Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. Already his second touchdown.
Are you serious?
The Falcons push further out.
Are you serious?
Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that
Oh,
one.
my goodness. Are you serious?
Are cookie cutter that everyone's saying the exact same
Are
thing
you
in every situation.
serious?
But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Yo, what was that? J.J. Smith fumbled, then one of our big boys fumbled, and Julian Willis took it back for 6. That was funny, bro. That was hilarious.
Up to 18 now.
Yo, if they ever let us see a replay, bro, I need to see that replay.
The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown.
We have got to see that replay after the game.
To kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
That was one of the most funniest things I've ever seen.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now a toss left side.
Now those routes, they gotta make sure that those can't keep happening.
Hit and dropped. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They go play action.
No! Get down to the ground.
Harris, he's taken down.
You're not going anywhere.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. This offense in desperate need of a conversion.
I'm right here. I'm bringing the pressure.
He's got it off the draw.
No, you're not.
And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it. And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
This finna be a touchdown. This is about to be a touchdown. I'm telling you the truth. Because I see it. I see it. I see it already. I see it. I guess I didn't see it, so I guess I gotta throw it away. Because I'm not getting no safety. We're not getting no safety, cuz.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
Oh, baby. I love this. I love this.
Again from their own end zone. Escaping the pressure.
Dang, they just continue to come at Crawford.
Here he throws it away, and now it's third.
All right, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. Third and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space.
Oh my gosh, he's gonna have to throw it.
Where he has to alter what he does.
And he nearly got the first himself.
Oh, fourth and one? Are you kidding me?
It's a game of
man. This is just 1 yard.
This one now in their own territory, a gutsy call.
This is 1 yard. Look how easy that is. Look at that. Look at how easy that is.
Cross the 20 before they get to him. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
Partner, do we have a medic here? Can I get a cold compress from my head right now? Watching these play calls, I know that they're in the red zone, but he's in his own red zone, not the opposite red zone to decide to go for it. How did this happen?
Hey, risky, but it paid off. I agree. You keep calling plays like that, you're going to need a lot of antacids on the sideline. On second down, here's Smith.
Let's go, J.J. Smith.
First down past the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. 15 yards.
He's doing better than Dalvin Cook. Uh-oh, one more good run and he gets his takeover, and then it's done. One more good run. I think you have to take
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Second down. It's Smith. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory.
No, it's close. We're close. I think this play right here might give him
to Minneapolis. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the fourth. They'll try and run for it with Smith.
Got him. There it is. There's the takeover.
Not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 13.
Yeah, he's in the zone now. It's over. It's over for Minnesota. It's over. It's over. Minnesota, get ready.
And he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Mackenzie Alexander in on the tackle. Well, these two teams, the Falcons and the Vikings, have met 30 times since the Falcons' inaugural year in the league back in 1966. The Vikings winning 19 of those games, but maybe the most memorable game between the two was a Falcons victory. That was in the NFC Championship game back in January of '99. Gary Anderson missed a field goal to potentially win it at the end of regulation.
Oh, whoa! Did you see that? He just,
and they were off to the Super Bowl.
He just flipped that bad boy.
Pickup of 8. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now.
See you later.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons push further out in front. He has really
say
enough. The football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QB is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
I mean, this has been an incredible performance from this Falcons team.
This one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And now out comes Minnesota. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore.
Why do they keep giving it to Dalvin Cook? Like,
give us some points. No way.
J.J. Smith has had a better performance better than him.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, if some guys that
I'm right here.
at times, we're trying to win a game.
Wow, why?
By his tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Come on, guys. Y'all have got to guard your man.
They'll run on first down. It's Cook. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Come on, guys. We got to get a stop.
Now
We got to get a stop. He came late.
He's got this down to the 35.
Dalvin Cook came late.
Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Cousins gets
Nope, I stopped that. Don't even do it.
Tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Oh, okay. Y'all gonna do it again?
There, 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Cousins.
Pop him!
This one into the hands of Dalvin Cook.
Come on, guys. We need a fumble. We need something.
Before being stopped at the 28. Throw.
No.
And the throw there going to be
Not on A.J. Oliver. Nice job for getting your revenge.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page.
Oh, these guys got a fake it. What a new move. What a new move. We're not fake. We're not falling for that. Get up out of here with that. We are not bait. We're not falling for that mess. Get up out of here. Give those guys a manual. What are you doing?
They do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They begin with a run by Smith. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 14 yards there and a Falcon 1st down.
Come on, let's do a screen. Let's do a screen for J.J. Smith.
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this
There it is, J.J. Smith. Let's go. Let's go. Take it to the house. Take it to the house.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Let's just do screens from now on.
Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem.
No, let's run.
I've been saying it during the walk.
Let's run this.
It's been confidence. Because
Okay, that didn't work. That didn't work.
They've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Oh, I forgot.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Last seconds. There we go. I thought we was going to get the score.
Tackled down at the 1.
But it's okay. We get the victory.
It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Atlanta, not much to complain about here. They come in and steal a victory in a tough place to play on a Sunday night. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Come on, cut. Can we please? We gotta see that replay. We have got to see that replay. Ah, we can't see the replay. Ah, my goodness. We can't see the replay. Julian Willis, yo. So basically, J.J. Smith, he fumbled. Then we picked it up. And another person fumbled. Then Julian Willis picked it up. And he took it to the house. I'm like, it's a whole... Man, it was a whole bunch of bodies down there trying to get that football. Oh my gosh. That was crazy. That was crazy. Look. But DeAndre Crawford did his thing. He did his thing. Now we're set to simulate the week 2 of the season. So the Falcons get a win and the Jets get a win. So now we're set for week 2. Week 2. Week 2, guys. And both the Jets and the Falcons, they both have night games. They both have night games. First the Falcons face the Eagles, and then the Jets take on the Browns. Here are the results from week 1. And some of these games, probably not no upset, but the upsets were the Bucks beating the Niners, the Jags beating the Kansas City Chiefs, the Dolphins beating the Ravens, and there was no other upset. So there were only 3 upsets in that week 1. But anyways, guys, if you're set for week 2 now, hit that like button because the Falcons, they're heading to their house as they take on the Philadelphia Eagles.